Yeah, hey, Paul. Just doing a little video on, yes. D212, 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 Swada, Swada, Swada. Yeah, so basically the first thing I'm going to go over is, since I didn't really get it right the last time, I made another video or whatever. I don't think it came out the right way that I want to. But yeah, so yeah, basically is what I was saying is this is how like to feel your chi. Uh, it's fucking awesome. You can feel your chi through your entire body, and whenever it's knowable, it's subject to manipulation. You know, so like basically put your fingertips together, adjust the pressure and angers of the precision to which they allow you to feel your heartbeat through your fingertips easier, and stay them in that position until you get every finger to feel your heartbeat through them, and you should feel a current. Yeah. So yeah, that then I could feel it through my entire body, and I could also feel. This leg also has a little bit of a chakra. Yeah. So yeah, I should basically then you should feel a current. This is your chi, and when it's knowable, it's subject to manipulation. Now it's time to use different hand positions. Then finally, you must simply move your hands to different parts of your body and feel your heartbeat. This will help you feel your chi through your entire body, like throughout it. You know, yeah, yeah. I mean, I just have to feel the. I just basically have to get attuned to the feeling of it. I'm not low. I can just kind of feel the. If I get attuned to the feeling of the chi or whatever, then I can. I could kind of I could feel that. As long as I have to do is just kind of hold that, think of that, match that frequency, or hold the understanding of that frequency, basically to kind of track it, that frequency or that feeling, that essence, of what I felt with that of that type of chi, basically through to feel it through my entire body. So I can feel something. If I feel some energy or whatever somewhere, that I can track that energy, kind of. As above, so below, within. You have to look within to find truth without, as everything's kind of polarities of yourself and conveyance. Like kind of like a what do you call it? Emanations of like life. You know, to a depiction of what is within, billowing down, downward into like the most smallest point of the extraterrestrial is basically like it's kind of like yeah. But anyway, so chakra cleansing tapping session improvised a little what do you call it, shortcut. Chakra cleansing tapping session improvised. In male, chi flows the opposite direction as females, and in males the left hand is the hand of giving. When you give someone something such as a gift and your kindness, you may unknowingly give with your left hand far more often. The chakra point in this hand is better for projection and healing and things of such nature. The right hand is strong in absorption. The hand that you may unknowingly take with, it's backwards with females. So now according to the first picture, yeah, right. So like basically like also even in transgenders or whatever. That's kind of like a little thing I've wrote, whatever. It's in the transgenders, even the male or the like, even if there's a person, there's a trans person, their energy flows like that of a female. So like their brain patterns actually flow in the direction of that of a female. So literally, even if they've never taken anything or whatever to change themselves, that actually, in soul form and everything, actually is literally by science is it. Well, I mean, they're saying, oh, actual Y or some chromosome shit, or whatever. But like, actually, that's literally a female, you know. But so and that should be respected as such, you know, because their brain patterns, like their chi flow is basically like that of a female. So it's like they were born. It's like they were born incorrectly, and they were basically trying to change what they were in transition to basically changing into what they were supposed to be, you know, like so the spirit can match the fucking body. And there's also they're gay animals also. So I mean, that's basically just to throw that out there or whatever. But like this is also. But yeah, but now according to the first picture, place the hand of giving on your chakra point that you want to cleanse. Tap with the hand of taking on the first point continuously with your 2 fingers. So basically that would be this one right here. Let me do the crown chakra. So yeah, and then I'll tap this right here. Now what's gonna happen is if you focus on this hand, you know, basically, while this is also dim mak, and this is also this has dim mak in it. This has science in it. These are nerves. This is a nerve. 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 You tap your collarbone, and the collarbone hits a column of nerves also. This is a nerve, this is a nerve, and this is also a nerve, okay? So you put your hand on top of your head, you know, and basically you focus on this hand, but as well as inside, like you basically you eventually start to focus on the action that it is doing, you know, but it'll be doing the action as long as you focus on this hand starting off, you know, and like just focus on the hand, and later on, you know, like you have to do the action first. So you focus on the hand and all this stuff. Don't get ahead of yourself. But you know, after you know you chakra cleanse enough or whatever, you then start to focus on the actual action of the chakra cleansing. You know, and between the hand and the actual chakra point. Right now, cleansing the chakra, crown chakra. You can place your hand on any other hands. The females is opposite. Female, you would basically take this hand and do the opposite way, and like you know, so forth. Whenever you move past this chakra point, but right now we're doing this one. So yeah, so basically just focus on the hand or whatever, and I'm going to focus on the action, and then you just tap on the third eye or the fucking meditation thing, or whatever the hell. Just take in really slow, deep breaths until your breath is like all the way fucking out and stuff, and all the way back in, like really slow. Is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get staggered breaths, okay? And now, as you're focusing on hand, your breaths will be staggered. So because yeah, and you're gonna try to get that to a pure, clean, clear breath. You know. So once that breath is clear and pure and clean and whatnot, basically you're cleaning that part of the fucking chakra, and you're changing also your life and like all of that stuff, and like changing your connection to fucking like God, nature, and fucking existence, time, space, and all that stuff and everything, and being able to fucking actually open your chakra. Like, let's say you can do as much meditation as you want. Honestly, you could obtain all the power ever, you know, but until you cleanse it, you know, will you really be able to you get all that milk and pulp and like stuff out of the fucking like out of the system, get the gunk, like purify it, you know, like it's like having a machine that's running with gears and stuff like that and pulleys and stuff like that. Don't think of it as like, oh yeah, I want to be a dark magician or whatever, so I don't want to do any chakra cleansing, you know, whatever. No, it's like, think of it like there's a bunch of gears and pulleys and machines and all that stuff and everything. And like, if you take a fucking power sprayer, you know what I'm saying, that fucking machine's gonna work much easier. It's gonna work like it's gonna be a working clock, instead of like a just like a oh, it's got too much sludge in it. Now I'm like, oh, I'm collecting power, but I'm not able to cast anymore or something. Like what's going on or something, whatever. Like, chakra cleanse, like oh yeah, but even psychic vampirism, whatever the hell, or maybe you'll feel full, or something like that, and not even want to do it anymore. You feel like, like I feel like I've practiced something like bad or something, whatever. It's not, and you haven't, you haven't been, like seriously. I mean, like yeah, all magic is actually really good. There's just lots of stuff out there. Especially nowadays society and whatnot, and the areas that we live in, and the condition of the state of the world and the state and the government and everything and whatnot. We have to perform probably fucking 10 times more chalk cleansing that we would have to in ancient times or something. But like let's go for it. And yeah, just take that breath. Yes. Yeah. So basically, yeah, it was awesome. And yeah, I mean, you'll feel completely. I feel completely different than like I felt like before, and like that's normal. Basically, I have these on. It's gonna take like probably for you, it could take an hour or something like that just to purify, uh, like one part of one chakra point. Which the points are this right here on the side of the eye, this part of the eye, which is a nerve right here, where if you break, you cannot see. This part right here, the nose, this part right here, this part right here, this part, you tap the collarbone, and basically the collarbone taps the collection of nerves underneath it, and you tap this finger right here, this finger, and this finger. So yeah, and that's how you do that. And then next up basically is how to obtain power, but yeah, so like you want to purify this chakra point so you get all the gunk out of it. You want to pull in more power, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to do these meditations in like these 3 meditations. It should be done in succession. If they're done in succession, then oh my god, it's just pure ascension. That's all. You're going to be basically ascending in power, basically collecting power like a mana potion or like a Dragon Ball Z character or whatever the hell, So like this other one is like basically you so yeah, start with the root chakra, and as you breathe in, pull energy into your root chakra. As you breathe out, fill the chakra point with this energy, okay? So like basically the root chakra like now there's a nerve right here underneath on the gums, like on the top part of your gums, like pressing up against your tongue, up against your teeth, like so where your teeth meet your gums, there's a nerve right there. So you want to put your tongue on the nerve, and it's gonna stop the salivation inside your mouth. Basically, that's what the salivation that you're continuously having to swallow as your mouth constantly produces spit or whatever. This takes your mind, it creates monkey mind and stuff like that. It takes your mind, your consciousness off of your like mouth, your actions. It takes your conscious mind off of your away from yourself, So like that's like important. But it's just excess thought, basically, yeah. And like the same as your eyes are excess thought, whatever. But yeah, so that's good too. And even reaching tunnel vision in meditation is badass. So that's like, that's whenever you just purely get your conscious mind out of the way, like anything you can use, like you can, if you're a professional martial artist or something like that, you can use tunnel vision or whatever to get that out of the way, And most people who play video games are like, they've basically they've reached tunnel vision in a bunch of different types of video games, and basically they'll practice like shit in like real life, like skateboarding and this and that, and a collection of different shit or whatever, like professions that basically make you reach tunnel vision, whatever, make you be able to reach tunnel vision and like practically anything, So obtain the 360 direction tunnel vision, which is like I've kind of accomplished this. I can reach tunnel vision meditation. So but yeah, as you breathe out, fill your chakra point with this energy, and like usually like it's good to start with the tailbone, and like work your way up the cervical chakra points, basically endow your bones of chi, like that of geomancy and stuff like that, and the crown chakra. Like whenever after you're finished, like you do the bottom of the neck or whatever, and the back of the skull or whatever, the back of the head, you do the crown chakra and the 7 major chakra points going down. You want to do those in 3 rotations. All right. So like once the first one is complete, once you're done with the first chakra point, or whatever, and that's finished. Yeah, you want to continue. And just do those in make it 3 times. Once you hit through the 3rd time around, then once you open your eyes, your grass is going to be a lot greener. It's going to be different. Like you're gonna feel like a different, like an entirely different person, especially if you do all 3 of these, you're gonna really fucking feel like an entirely like far, like leagues above where you are. If you were crazy or you're current crazy or whatever, it's gonna shave off a lot of that crazy. And if you continuously do this, you'll become sane, or like whatever. Like if you had addictions, you will never have addiction. not going to be addicted. Like if a crackhead did this, they would be fucking like perfect regular person. Anything, like if you have a habit of doing something, whatever the habits are, all your habits are going to be like the only habits that are basically going to stick with you after you're done with this stuff or whatever. It's going to be positive habits, you know. So like or good or whatever the hell, I don't know. But yeah. So anyhow, yeah. This is also going to change your personality a little bit. Like if you have like disharmonious root chakra, like basically people, there are parts of us that we think are personality, like confident, person with confident, headstrong, has plenty of determination, drive, great sensory of self-place. One of these is going to be you. Confident, headstrong, plenty of determination and drive, great sensory of self-placement, is a go-getter, can manifest needs, basic needs will always be met, disharmonious, reckless life, dive into things without thinking it through, selfish life evolving around getting what they want without thinking of the needs of others, reliance and belief tactics, get what they desire, get what they want, but don't care how they get it, distorted sense of self-security, carelessness, and left open for people to take advantage of them, quickly trust blocked at worst, difficult manifest needs in life, comfort in their own environment, and super uncomfortable others, and they only trust basically what they who they what do you call it? So like a lot of our personalities, you know, are not even ourselves. You know, our conscious mind is bullshit. You know, the yeah. So but yeah, it basically is what this is gonna do is it's gonna raise that to being confident, headstrong, plenty of determination, drive, great sense of self-placement, as a go-getter, manifests needs and basic needs always be met. You know, that's whenever you just cleanse. That's whenever you do the chakra cleansing to the root chakra. You know, yeah. Enough. It's amazing, and like especially if you start to fucking attain power and shit like that, whatever. All the chakra points fucking be badass. You're gonna be very awesome. Everyone's gonna love you and shit, whatever the hell. You know? Yeah, you're not only gonna be an asshole and you're gonna be chill as fucking everything, whatever the hell. And like, but yeah, but you're gonna be stronger. You know, like you're gonna be oh god, you know, and like yeah, even like for exercise and everything, you like your workout's gonna be better. You know, I'm serious. But so yeah, yeah. So that's basically that, I guess. But yeah, so like attaining power, I guess, like the meditation is like anything that we think of for long enough periods of time will like ever so slightly will eventually be able to do, you know. So like just imagine, you know, start off imagining that basically that chakra or that energy or whatever is going into the chakra point, and imagine that chakra point, that energy is filling up. That chakra point is filling up with that energy, you know. So you can start off with the imagination, you know, and then you know, like just kind of try to work the tasks a little bit within that imagination or whatever over a period of time, whatever. You can do the chakra cleansing and everything and whatnot. And just kind of do some imagining or whatever, and this and that. You can wear some beads, you know, like you could sit in a copper chamber, which is amazing. These things are awesome, you know. The longer you sit inside of one, the more psychic you get, you know. Basically, like ancient Sumerian fucking technology. It's a meditation pyramid. That's all it is. You can buy it on the Amazon or whatever the hell, you know. And this not, but like yeah, basically like yeah. Also, like the longer you sit inside of these things, the more psychic you get. And if you sleep inside of it, you only sleep up to 4 hours, and you'll be more well rested than ever. But yeah, that's just some good meditation, how to attain power